There we go. I wish I made that more center. Fuck it. Oh well. Alright. Tweet send. Cold. This. I went a little early. That's fine. Ow. Ugh. God damn it. Let me see if this works. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. That works. Oh, God damn it. Seasonal showcase. Orange. Nothing. God, it's so fucking cold. And I don't want to put a sweatshirt on. No. Oh, it's almost like I knew that was coming. Hello. No, or should I say hello? Jesus. How are you? Hello. God damn it. Oh, God damn. I'm so fucking tired today and I don't know why. I'm tired too, and I only worked half a day. Oh, I worked 10 to time I get to 4 and had a terrible day today, actually. So, one more day this week and then I'm fucking done with this week. Thank fucking. You know, if you're working retail or like just customer service in general, how often do you want to lash out at customers who are mean to you? Because I want to do it every day. Because I don't think it's right. No, let me get my soapbox here. I don't think it's right that I have to work my job to make money, and then you can come into my job and be an asshole to me, and I just have to stand there and take it. I don't think that's fair. I think I should be allowed to verbally say something back. I won't hit you, but like, I think it's only fair if I get to yell at you. Nice customers are great. You know, Christmas season, holiday season, they're nice. There are some nice people, but like the mean ones, Jesus. It just really just irks me. There should be a national day where retail workers can lash out at all customers. No, that's listen. I have thought about this many a time, many a day. I want like one day a month where I'm allowed to do this, no repercussions. It should be, see, one day a month at least. My Greenie knows. Hi, Greenie. And by National Day, I mean every day. That too. Literally. Like, it's just every damn day. Yes. Guys, it's so true. It's so true, besties. Because it's ridiculous. You know, I make little monies doing my job. And I work 4 days straight in a row, and I'm on my feet all day, and I have bad knees, and I can go on and on about all my problems. But like today, for instance, there was a miscommunication with a customer, and I took responsibility. I was the bigger person. I said, this is my fault. And there was like, because it was like name issues, and the people picking up the things went to the wrong location. So it wasn't necessarily my fault in any capacity, but you know, I took the blame. I was like, this is my fault. I'm so sorry. But like, this bitch had an attitude the entire time, even after I apologized profusely, saying, oh, well, like, they went to the other location and only got like 90% of what they ordered because they didn't have everything, which your people went to the wrong location anyways. So that's your first fucking red flag here. And then called the store and was pissed off, and well, now I have to leave work early and run over there and get to whatever. It's not my fault that the people you sent are stupid and that you had an attitude with me for no reason. It's like, fuck you. Like, it's it's that. It's that, just, I want to do this. Just, it sucks. Rant over. But like, that's how today went. Drop a pipe bomb, let it all out. No, at work, I was losing my fucking mind. Because it wasn't my fault. They didn't, so the order was under a school and a name. But we usually put orders under schools because it makes life easier for us. Because it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season, shit gets busy. And we have a lot of new people working, so it just makes life fucking easier. So when the people went to the wrong store, again, the wrong location, and were asking for a name, I didn't see the name because we had it under the school. And then it just became this whole fucking thing with this. It's like the hoity-toity, privileged PTA parents, specifically the moms. That's what caused 98% of my anger. Because being in customer service for at least 10 years, I said, that's on me, y'all. Play us fuck up. That's on me. I said that to this lady. And no, it didn't fucking matter. Wanted us to like comp the next time she ordered with us, and I was like, no. So I had to like call my boss and like figure all that out. And if you know me, when I get upset, like just angry, just fuming. I cry. So like I'm at work and it's like 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm just in the back fucking crying because Mom Karen's, it would have been very fitting if her name was Karen. Because of them. Like, I can only take so much. I'm only human. Christina Perri, Human. Great song. Highly recommend. It's just bullshit. It's like it's the season of giving. It's a season of happiness and shit. Fuck you. And I told my coworker all of this when she got in, and I was like, well, I don't want to deal with her, so when she comes in around this time, can you go deal with her, please? And my coworker was very nice. She was like, I got it. And the mom, Karen, was like, asked my coworker if I was here or if I was there. And my coworker was like, oh, well, she's like kind of, like making something right now. And, Mom Karen didn't have time to wait because Mom Karen had to get to her kids, whatever the fuck. So she was like, never mind. And I can hear it like in her fucking voice. She was like, never mind, thank you. And like grabbed her shit and left. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why do people mess up and then expect their stuff to be free or the smallest thing happens and they're like, give me my money back? No, that's exactly what happens. Every time. Especially the area I work in. It's like, I'm not upper class. I'm not that. That's not my forte. No. So like when these, again, the hoity-toity, the privilege just oozes out of these people sometimes, and it's just gross. It did feel really good to say all this out loud. I've been fuming literally since like 11 o'clock. I keep thinking about it and it keeps pissing me off. Because again, I can only do so much. I can only apologize so many times when you fucked up from the jump, bitch. Whoever was picking up the thing messed up from the jump. If they would have just said the name of the school, you could have had your shit and we didn't have to do any of this. But yeah, it's my fault. Fucking Jesus. I'm okay. I am calm. I am breathing. Deep breaths. Everybody, deep breath. I'm also just gonna text somebody back. I also I don't know why it's every time I do a podcast, I get stuffy. It might just be because it's cold in here. But I feel like the past few times I've just been super stuffy, and I feel like that doesn't make good audio. But that's just me. I'm assuming this was for the breathe in and hello. I can't spell. God fucking damn it. I'm also only going to give it a few more minutes and then I'm going to start. I don't care if more people show up or not. Maybe nervous or pre-show jitters. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's necessarily that. I mean, yeah, I still get a little, I feel it every once in a while. And you probably can tell, maybe not, because, the glare's super bad on these, which I do get my new glasses tomorrow. Fingers crossed, the other pair is finally ready. So next week for seasonal showcase, I will have new glasses. Very excited. My face gets super red. I also think I have rosacea. I'm just diagnosing myself. It's fun. But when I'm embarrassed or someone calls me out on something and all of that, it just my face gets red and I don't like it because then people bring attention to it and then I really don't like it. It's not fun. I heard Billy and Peyton's podcast, and one of them said their nose gets stuffy or drippy before they start recording. But it's only my show. If I go on Smacking It Raw, I'm usually fine, 9 times out of 10. I mean, occasionally I am just, like, sick. But, and it is only, like, 30 degrees outside, so that very well could be a reason. But, like, it's, yeah, I think it's mainly just my show. Which, the fact that I have a podcast, guys, it's crazy. Who let me do this? Who? Whose man? Maybe you're just sick of that mom. Listen. That's why I had my coworker deal with her at the end. I was just like, I will hit her. And I am not going to jail for assault charges during Christmas time. No way. You're doing great, honestly. Thank you, Granny. Love you. Savannah has finals. I think she said she had 2 finals today. So she's got shit to do and worry about. This is her finals week. But she'll be here for seasonal showcase and she'll be here for the She Lead Awards. Which I don't know if, like, they posted correctly or not. But I did post the Google Doc for the She Lead Showcase Awards. I don't know if it pops up or not. Fingers crossed for her finals. Honestly, I don't miss finals in any way. She can't do both things today? No, she's fine. She's okay. Guys, we can have another solo Cicady. I even, like, did this, so now it's not just my face on the screen. You can see the background image that I found. Which I forget that I can do moving backgrounds again. So I'm gonna have to do that, and I keep forgetting. Maybe tonight I will finally fucking fix the background. I kid, Savannah, if you see this. Cheesy smile. She might be watching. I don't know. I don't know if she will watch after the fact. Let me finally finish my text because I suck. And then I will start the show. That. And notifications. Hold on. JK, folks, I lied. That, this, that. Okay. I'm gonna use that because I need to. Look at me having a 18-minute pre-show by myself. Proud. All right. See you guys in 40 seconds. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the She Lead Showcase. I am your host with the mostest, the shaman of She Lead, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey Bay. Hi, Tommy. As you can see, we're rounding out the year here with another solo Cicady. Savannah's got finals. This is her second to last finals week, I believe. So I was like, don't worry about it. You'll be here for seasonal showcase next week. You'll be here for the She Lead Awards. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. But I need someone, who's watching, whether you're watching on twitch.tv/She Lead Showcase, where you can follow the channel if you'd like. You can also subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Prime Gaming. You get a free subscription every single month. You gotta, I think you have to do it on your desktop. I don't have Amazon Prime, and I'm subscribed to my own channel. But if you have that, you go on your desktop, you go into Twitch, you do the things, And then you can subscribe to any channel you want for a single month because you're already paying for Prime. Why not subscribe? You know what I'm saying? And we would appreciate it. We really would. We just got subscribers last month, and I'm so happy and I'm so proud. It's all because of you guys. I'll get to you in a second, Tommy. Don't worry. Or if you're watching on youtube.com/SheLeeChowcase, where you can like, comment, subscribe, view the past VODs, the lives, the pre-shows. You can hear me rant in the pre-show about my job. It was so fun. You can do all of that. That's free. If you want to pay a little bit of more monies, patreon.com/SheLeeChowcase, where you get an exclusive non-wrestling podcast every single month. Except December, it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season. So I'm not going to do one this month just because it's hard to get people together. It's fine. Maybe I'll upload something myself. I'll let you guys know. But everyone who's watching currently, or if you watch this after the fact, thank you. Tell me, I need you guys for a mission here. Go back and find out how many solo Cicadies have happened this year. They don't have to be named Solo Cicady. You just got to find out every episode I've done by myself. Because I'm genuinely curious. I know of like 4. And I want to say there's more than that. So if any of you guys, want to go and do that, I would really appreciate it. It'd be fun. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tommy said, "Hola, mi amor." Ha 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 ha. See, I'm learning. Proud of you, Tommy. Proud of you. Jesus is gonna guess 7 or 8. Jesus, I have faith in you or Vince, who has money on 6. Hola, Vicente. I don't remember how many it's been. That's why I need someone to go check, because I don't want to go check. I don't watch my own content anymore. I don't need to. Why the hell is he on YouTube? I don't know. Jesus, ask him. Tommy's also going to go with 6. Yeah, leave your guesses on how many Solo Cicadies you think have happened this year in the year 2023, which, what a fucking ride it's been. Before I get into news and rumors, I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping here. A little bit of things here. 1, thank you all for being here. Just the entire year, but today especially. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Muchas gracias. Mi familia. 2, y'all know we got merch, right? We have a few things on the store. 1, we have the logo that you saw in the intro video. That's on a t-shirt. Pro Wrestling Pro Choice. You buy something with that logo on it. All that money's going to Planned Parenthood. We have Pride merch. Sultan of Step on Me, because that was a nickname and the fancy writing on it makes it look fun. Then mental health over physical health, because I literally said that so many fucking times on this show. I was like, I'm making it merch. And I say these things because we had a conversation. It was a Solo Cicady. I do remember this. We all had a conversation about merch and what I want to do with everything. Your girl's been thinking. She's been in her head here. I have an idea for something. I don't know how to execute it. Well, I have an idea of how to execute it. I don't know if it already exists, and that's the thing I want to check before I do anything drastic. But I also just want to ask, do you guys ever have an idea in your head for something and it doesn't come to fruition how you expect? I have an idea of what I want the shirt to be, etc., etc. The merch to be. I just don't know if it'll execute the same way. Do you guys understand? Do you guys feel the same way? Let me fucking know. Let me look at comments before I continue and actually do my job of news and rumors. Tommy said, please bring in 2024, please. Oh, I see what you did there when I spoke Spanish. Okay, I'll behave. It's fine, Tommy. It's entertainment. It's okay. And Vince said the stream runs better on YouTube. Well, there we go, guys. If you want to watch on YouTube, you definitely can. It's going to look great. High key. Thank you, Greenie. Appreciate you. Love you. I did finally text you back, by the way. It took me forever, but I got there. I promise. All right. News and rumors. we're gonna jump in here. We are all of us here. TNA will be streaming with Endeavor. That is WWE's parent company now. They're gonna have TNA Plus. It'll be $9.99 a month. It's gonna be on the TNA Plus app. It is a lot. How stoned did you get? I got stoned in Salem. That's what this shirt says. It's a terrible shirt. Fucked up reasons, but I got it. I want Wendy so bad now. Thank you. You say you finally text me back and I go, it's okay. I know you'll respond. It's okay. But yes, TNA. Endeavor. They will be streaming everything. I believe it's at 2024. I want to say January. Don't hold me to that day. And then they have, so that's just for like their normal stuff. And then they have 4 tentpole events. I'm assuming that's like their big pay-per-views. Like, so TNA would be like, what's a TNA pay-per-view? I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Would get you Wendy's, but when I see you in April, Greenie, we have to get Wendy's. That's our goal now. Bound for Glory. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, Bound for Glory, the Slammiversaries, all of those. I think those are in there considered their 4 tentpole events. So that would be more money. How much more money? I didn't write it down because I forgot. Whoopsies. I'm only human, folks. But what I did write down. Twisted Metal Season 2, baby. Confirmed. It was confirmed at the Game Awards last week. Samoa Joe will be returning for his fantastic role. I believe Anthony Mackie will as well. Because they left that story off. I need to know what happens. I was invested. Did I get a little emotional? Probably. If you want to hear us talk, you want to hear me and some of my friends talk about Twisted Metal, you can on Getting Offed. Little plug for Matt there since he's not here yet. Yeah, sounds great to me. It's a date, Greenie. Me and you. Wendy's in April when I see you. Andrade. Contract looks like it's going to be up relatively soon. He also keeps tweeting cryptic things like almost time, stuff like that. I've seen reports that he really hasn't been happy for quite some time backstage, so that very well could potentially lead him back to WWE. Or, hear me out, he goes to TNA. He goes to New Japan. He wants to fuck around a little. He probably won't go to NWA, but he might. And Bryan Danielson is finding his tweets per letter in each post. Honestly, probably. The All-American Nightmare Dragon Jake Long Bryan Danielson is a fucking menace with these tweets. He's like finding people for tweeting about the company in a negative light. I would be too. I just don't understand. Imagine if the IWC got fined for every tweet that was just like shitting on another company for no reason, just unprovoked. Yo, they would make so much money. That's genius. Whoever's hearing this, take it and run. I don't care. I want credit though. Give me monies. Yeah, so we'll see where Andrade ends up. I will talk about him a little bit later. Jesus said I'd be in debt. That's okay. You know, IOUs and shit. That's fine. They're billionaires. They got it. Speaking of TNA, I did bring it up. Trent Seven. You guys know the mustache mountain, British strong style Trent Seven has signed with TNA. Excuse me, which means we're not going to get a British strong style reunion in WWE/NXT. But I have seen reports that Tyler Bate might be moving up to the main roster. Preferably to SmackDown. Let him team with Butch. Let me get like 2/3 of that down. I'm in. Say less. Say fucking less. Another TNA signing that actually happened. Kushida. Which means the Time Splinters. I want to say that's him and Alex Shelley's tag team. We'll both be in TNA. I assumed he was already with TNA, so when I saw that graphic yesterday or 2 days ago, I was like, okay. But I like that TNA is racking them up, as they should. They're rebranding, basically, and they're rebranding, but also, like, going back to their roots, which I'm okay with. If they're gonna bring in business that way, hell yeah. The Kush. Yes, the Kush. The Kushida. Let's talk about this weekend, though. This past weekend, specifically. NXT Deadline. What a show, guys. What a show. I will be talking about the Iron Survivor, one of them, a little bit later. But great show overall, of course. And towards the beginning of the show, I believe it was the first match, and new NXT North American Champion, Dragon Lee, defeating the dirtiest of Dominic Mysterios. Honestly, good. Circumstances leading into this match very much suck because Wesley got hurt, really hurt his back, has to get surgery, will be out 8 to 12 months. But that led to Dragon Lee getting his first singles gold, his first gold in general in WWE. So I applaud him. Jesus, you can boo all you want. You can hashtag justice for Dom all you want. No. No. I like Dragon Lee being North American champion. Dom had his time in this in the sun. He's fine. He can go back and play with Judgment Day. Him and JD are having a blast. Where? Oh, here I am. I was like, where am I next? Mark Henry, World's Strongest Man, says A&E, y'all know A&E, is going to release a documentary on his life in January of 2024. Personally, that would be such a cool story to see. I love, like, wrestling documentaries and, like, the Dark Side of the Ring episodes where you learn so much information. Granted, depending on the episode, it might be skewed information, but it's information regardless. So that I'm very much looking forward to. I'm kind of curious to see what all they'll cover in his life. I don't know. I didn't see if it specified, like, journey to WWE and then WWE. Is it just going to be WWE? I don't know necessarily, but I'm excited regardless to see it. Now we have some sad news. Not even a little bit. It's very sad. Jade Cargill posted on Instagram earlier this week that she sadly lost her mom to cancer this week, and obviously thoughts, prayers, whatever you do is with Jade and her family right now. I can't even imagine. I never want to imagine that. So all the love, all the support, all the thoughts, all the prayers to Jade Cargill and her family at this time. And I've seen nothing but love for Jade on the timelines. I haven't seen anyone be nasty and just, like, throw digs, because in situations like that, people tend to do because they're sickos. But again, thoughts, prayers, everything to Jade and her family at this time. Yeah, honestly, that too. Like, losing her mom during the holidays is so sad. I hope she's okay. Yeah, I, again, couldn't even imagine. I don't even want to think about that, being in her situation. She's strong physically, mentally, and emotionally, probably more than most people. So I can't even imagine. Oof, can't even imagine. But we are gonna shift. I keep saying we all. We're here. Raw is the only show currently in WWE's new thing next year that doesn't have a place to be. I think SmackDown's going to USA, NXT's going to the CW. Monday Night Raw has no place. They have no home. Or they will have no home come October of next year. They were in the talking stage earlier with Warner Brothers Discovery. Now that name might sound familiar, guys, because that is the company that currently is hosting. Hosting's not the word I'm thinking of, but AEW television is on Warner Brothers Discovery Television. That's what I'm saying. And I believe their contract is up next year. I don't remember what month. So that very well could broadcasting. Thank you. Words are hard sometimes. So yeah, I also saw a report that Warner Brothers Discovery is also going broke. So I am very confused as to how all of this is going to happen. But what do I know? I am just a simple content creator. I am just a simple podcaster talking about wrestling. Not being paid to. I was going to say because I'm being paid to. I'm not being paid to. I'm doing this for the love. I'm doing this because I love the business. Kind of. So we'll see what happens with all of that. Last thing I have. This one's going to be fun. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You all know Dwayne. We all know The Rock. The most electrifying man in the business. Raw should be broadcast on Tout. Get out of here. I completely forgot about Tout. Dwayne is going to be in an A24 movie, I believe next year. For those who are unaware, A24 is like the company now for movies. They just made the Iron Claw movie, which I know Jesus just saw. I'm going to see it next Saturday because I can't go Friday because I'm working, which at this point I don't want to. So I'm going Saturday morning, afternoonish. I'm very excited. I can't wait to cry into my popcorn. I'm so excited. So they are the ones making this movie, and it's going to be about Mark Kerr, who was a 2-time UFC heavyweight tournament champion. I was reading like a little bit about Mark Kerr because I don't know much about UFC. My information and my knowledge is very minimal when it comes to UFC. But I guess he had a problem with, he had an addiction to, I think they said steroids or like enhancement drugs. I don't remember specifically what they said. And then an overdose. So it would be interesting to see Dwayne in this role, to see how he would play this. Anybody to play this. But I like the direction A24 is going. Make more wrestling movies. Make more movies, please. About, like, I would love to see more movies like Iron Claw and whatever this one will be. That's what I want. That's what we want. That's what we deserve, you know? Because who doesn't love movies? I love movies. Cinemark Club, baby. Let's go. Which, sidebar, I was on such a hot streak with getting myself to Platinum Cinemark Movie Club, like platinum status. I was so close. I was on a hot streak. And then nothing was coming out that like piqued my interest or like got me excited. So now I'm not going to make premium and I'm sad. I really wanted to. I think I would have to go like between now and the end of the year, I would have to go, I think 9 more times. And I don't want to see 9 more movies. This might be the last one I go see in theaters. And I love going to the movies. If you know me, you know. Wrestling stories that should be made into movies should be a question of the week with Savannah. I think we might have done that. I would have to go back and check the archives, as in my notebooks. But I'm 90% sure we did do a conversation like that. Because I talked about like fighting with my family, Iron Claw. There was another one I brought up too, but I can't remember. I don't remember. I am old. That's okay, Jesus. So I am here. You might be old, Jesus. But let's see how good your memory is. Do you remember Armageddon 2008? That is where today in women's wrestling history takes us. Today being December 14th, as I shoot this. It will obviously be up on YouTube tomorrow on the 15th, but you know how we roll. People might remember Armageddon 2008 because this was the moment where the show, mind you, the show, where Jeff Hardy became WWE champion in that triple threat match with Edge and Triple H. That's what people probably remember most about the show. What I forgot about happened, and I'm not like, I don't know. You'll see what I'm saying. So again, 2008, the Divas era. That's all. That's your premise going into this. We had Kelly Kelly, Maria Kanellis Bennett. Well, now Bennett. Back then Kanellis. Michelle McCool. And Mickie James, Yeehaw, defeating Jillian Hall, who looks great, by the way. I saw a recent picture of her with her kid. Beautiful as always. She's got like black hair now. Pop off queen. Maurice, who is always beautiful. Natalia, we see her every week. And Victoria. Victoria for Hall of Fame, Victoria for Hall of Fame, Tara for Hall of Fame, Tara for Hall of Fame. So the first team defeated the second team in a Santa's Little Helper tag match. Now, I don't remember how long ago I talked about this, but I would be so okay with them bringing back like these themed matches for the ladies, the lotties. The Halloween Battle Royals were always so much fun. Tori Wilson dressed up as a fucking football player the one time and was so amazing. Like Mickie dressing up as Trish. The possibilities that happened were great. I would love that. Like, bring back the Santa's Little Helper. Why the fuck not? Everyone come, like, they don't have to be like super skimpy, super sexy. If the women want to do that, they definitely can. But like, hell, pull a Wendy True, put him in Christmas onesies and let him wrestle. Why not? I think that would be fun. Personally, me. Katie Kane on a North Pole match. That's what I'm saying. Guys, the gold is right here. I will be accepting royalties. Just kidding. Nobody else. So my wrestlers of the week. I have one tag team, because this is how we start. I'm going to go with the tag team of Briggs, Jensen, and Fallon Henley. They also used to be known as, and Matt's mine, and then mine for a while because it was so fun, Brooks and Dunn. But they defeated Metaphor, Noam Dar, Aura Mensa, and Lash Legend. Jakara is still not cleared, but I think she's very close. So, mix person, 6-person tag, and Briggs, Jensen, and Fallon won. Tiffy Time came out, tried to fuck up with Henley, and Henley left and chased her off. And Briggs gets the win, pins Noam Dar, mind you, pinned him, and now wants a shot at the Heritage Cup in the Heritage Rounds, whatever the fuck match. And Jensen's like jealous. I don't want this faction to fucking break up because I like my cowboys. My cowboys and my bartender. I fucking love Fallon and I fucking love Briggs. Josh Briggs is a man's man. Goddamn. And he killed it in the Iron Survivor too. Like, man's put in the work. Well done, sir. My famale, my womans, I only have one. I also forgot a lot that happened this week because the week has been long. I'm going to give to Riho. Hell of a match with Ruby Soho as Timeless Tony Storm, kept saying it on commentary, which Timeless Tony Storm is one of, if not the best thing happening in AEW or just in TV in general right now. I absolutely love this woman with my heart and soul. This character is great. I love 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, dramatics, the acting. So that is just chef's kiss. And she's killing it. She is destroying this gimmick, and I'm so proud and happy for her. And now I'm assuming, because there isn't a women's card on that a women's match on that card yet, words, maybe we'll get Riho versus Tony at World's End. Perhaps. I don't know. That's my guess. I don't necessarily know what's going to happen, but I'm still not going to get the pay-per-view, but I would watch for that match. 100%. 110% watch for that match. Then, my manses, I have two. One, Andrade, El Idolo. We talked about him earlier. I said his contract might be coming up. Hell of a fucking match with Brody King. We have said before that if you chop Bryan Danielson, his chest just becomes just like hamburger meat. It's just gross. Just red and blotches everywhere. Andrade was looking the same way. Him and Brody were just chopping each other. It was crazy. Like echoing around. It was scary. I was nervous. I couldn't imagine being on the end of one of those chops, like Gunther style. No, thank you. But Andrade put out the win, and I believe is currently leading the Blue League for the Continental Classic, which, the Continental Classic ends at World's End with the winner of the Gold League, which I really don't want it to be Jon Moxley, if I'm going to be honest, guys. I really want it to be Swerve. But no, Mox had to win last night. Even though I just kept hearing stuff about like Swerve's shoulder being up, and let's right that wrong. Let's right that wrong. But it looks like it's at this point. It looks like it's going to be Mox versus Andrade, perhaps at World's End. And then if Andrade loses, just leave. He's like, all right, I'm out. Deuces, I'm out. Because I don't blame him at that point. Jesus said, I remember going to an NXT house show and Andrade faced Tozawa. There was one point where Andrade just chopped the fuck out of Tozawa's chest. And those chops are nasty. Like, both ends. Brody King and Andrade's. Y'all gotta chill. But Andrade is one of them. And my other one, he is the Iron Survivor for the men's division. He won the Iron Survivor match at the deadline with the quickest of ease at the end, down to the fucking buzzer. Trick Williams whooped that Trick. He's Trick James, bitch. Whatever you want to say. I absolutely love Trick Williams. This is a rising star. I love what they are doing with him. Him and Dragunov is going to go crazy because the last time they faced, hell of a match. And the respect is there. Well, was there. I don't really know what's going on right now. But obviously Trick. Like, Trick pulled it out at the end. And I love Tricky Wheelie, you know? It's great. And that kind of leads me into my question of the week. And I'm very curious what everyone else is going to say here. I have some unanswered questions in wrestling right now, in the wrestling world. And so these are just a few of my current unanswered questions. You know, it's very apropos, very much like, who pied Kevin Owens at the 4th of July party picnic thing a few years ago, like 10 years ago at this point, who fucking knows? Like one of the, like those type of questions, you know? So these two kind of go hand in hand. Who attacked Trick Williams? Because I don't want it to be Mello, because I'm delusional, I'm Delulu, I'm cuckoo bananas. I just don't want it to be that because I don't want them to break up because that's such a just genuine pairing that meshed together so well. It was Adam Cole. I fucking knew it was you. I should have known. So in that vein, was Carmelo Hayes actually attacked? Because on NXT this past week, Trick and Mello, you know, coming up to the Performance Center, paparazzi and all that, and Mello slips out while Trick is talking, and the next thing you know, Mello's on the ground, clutching his knee, a chair is around it, or near it, refs are running around everywhere, Trick's like, who did it? Get medical. And then Mello's cleared with permission, or I can't remember the exact phrasing, but he's good, because he will be facing Grayson Waller tomorrow, today as it goes up, in the United States Championship Tournament to face Logan Paul. Jesus says Mello was faking it. So that kind of leads me to what I'm saying. The end of the night, Trick and Dragunov are conversating as some do, and Mello comes out kind of limping, selling it, if you will. And Dragunov pulls the age-old question, if you even were attacked. And then that, plants the seed of doubt in some people's heads. Oh my god, maybe Carmelo wasn't attacked. Maybe this is all just a bigger ruse to make it seem like he didn't attack Trick. Again, Delulu, I watch a lot of crime things. I have a lot in my noggin. Again, I just don't want it to be Mello who attacked Trick. That hurts my soul and my heart, and I don't want it. I don't want it. No. Even though it's probably going to happen and I'm going to be sad. It's just what happens. It was like the same thing when I found out that Big Cass attacked Enzo. Because I was like, this is my favorite tag team right now. Stop. Come on. And then I was pissed. So that's Enzo getting a shout out twice this week on TV. Good job. Kalani attacked Mello because Mello told her to. You don't bring her into this. She would never. She's a sweet baby angel. My next one. What the fuck is going on with Nikki Cross? Because she has, for at least a month, probably longer, just been in the background, or in the forefront, depending on the situation, with just, dead eyes, not deadites, it's a different thing, it's different, dead eyes, soulless, if you will, just like staring and like walking and like no movement, just very comatose like, except like walking zombie, but not the bleh, that kind of stuff. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Are we gonna do anything with this? Are we just having her do this for funsies? What is going on? I'm about to reference a TikTok, and if you don't know it, it's fine. But what on earth is going on in the House of Commons? That's how I feel about Nikki Cross. She's just chilling. She's just freaking me the fuck out. I watch a lot of horror movies, alright? I don't appreciate her just lurking in the background. I'm gonna go shoot back to NXT for a second here. Are we ever gonna know who the NXT Anonymous page is? Because I kind of want to know. For those who are unaware, NXT Anonymous is a Twitter account. It is a real Twitter account. That is the one that keeps posting suspicious activities of people in NXT. Carmelo Hayes sending a text, Lexis King following Trick before getting attacked. What was another one recently? Like Andre Chase and JC Jane conversating about stuff. Probably in regards to the gambling debt that he fucking has. It could be Tatum, who is now very much obsessed with Lyra Valkyria as like Mickie James Trish era, which I'm kind of okay with. That's perfectly fine. Tatum's doing crazy well. She's killing it. So good for her. But if Tatum could be, NXT Anonymous is also the one that like posted Blair beating the shit out of like Nikita and Sol Ruka. Well, didn't show Blair, but like saw the person get attacked. So I'm just curious, like, are we ever gonna know who this person is? Probably not, but I'm just curious. My last one, and we already talked about this a few weeks ago, about the devil. I had to throw an AEW one in here, but they don't have a lot of like mysteries, It's one mystery. Who is the devil / who are the goons? The goons, 4 goons, put Adam Page basically through a windshield last night on TV. Attacked Maxwell Jacob Friedman kind of a few weeks ago. Just like held him there and nobody really attacked him. Attacked the Acclaimed. Like a month ago. Attacked Swiss Cheese Stays White or Jay White. The distinction about the goons is 3 out of the 4 are like kind of smaller, not as like big, a little scrawnier, but the one goon is huge. He just towers over all of them. He towers over the devil. He towers over all the other goons. Makes you kind of think it's Wardlow. War Daddy being a goon, I'd be okay with. Could also very well be someone who's that stature. Maybe Brian Cage. We haven't seen him in a bit. Whew, I'm so sorry if you're on. I've seen a lot of people thinking one of the goons is Kyle O'Reilly because Kyle has been spotted backstage. I don't think he's medically cleared though, so maybe that's why they're not doing anything with him. Because he posted a video literally the other day of like him doing an arm workout. I think Brian Cage is with Swerve's group still. So it's very possible. Very possible, very plausible. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of someone who like kind of looks like Wardlow, but isn't Wardlow. And that's the first person that popped in my head. Because it's too small to be Lance Archer, because Lance Archer's tall. So I don't think it's Lance Archer. I'm also just trying to think of people who have like some kind of history with Maxwell. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. And then the devil, well, I can go on and on about the theories. There's a whole video about some of our theories. You can go check that out. But again, the devil just looks small. He looks like a tiny boy. Or girl. I still think it'd be fucking cool if it was Britt. And she just masterminded all this because she's like, fuck this guy. He got my baby, this guy back here, hurt. I think that'd be funny. But it's not going to happen because I don't get nice things. So, yeah, those are just some of my unanswered questions currently in wrestling because I'm just a curious little guy. I was bi-curious at a point. Now I am bisexual, but I'm curious in a lot of ways. Oh, boy. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the final Solo Cicady of 2023. I am assuming, because Fana said she wouldn't miss the last 2 episodes because they're like themed and they're her favorite. So we're putting in the good faith that she will be here. Thank you guys seriously again for hanging out with me. Shorter episode, I know. I didn't talk too much this time. A little rant here and there. But again, I'm going to plug all the things. You can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. The link to I'm about to get all things She Elite Showcase. No, excuse me. Twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase, where you can, again, follow for free. Subscribe if you'd like. You have Amazon Prime Gaming. You can do it that way. I'd appreciate it. We would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And youtube.com/She Elite Showcase. Like, comment, subscribe, all for free. You can watch the previous VODs. You can see the post-show, the pre-shows. Rare if there's a post-show. But we will be on Twitch and YouTube Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish, depending on times. But usually 6:30, give or take. And then patreon.com/She Elite Showcase. Again, $3 a month. You get exclusive non-wrestling content. Savannah's going to try and do some of her nail art stuff on there. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Again, I might put something up in December. I haven't decided yet. Busy time, holiday season, Christmas time, all that fun stuff. And then that Google Doc, which, let me, hold on. I don't know if it like stays in the chat or not, but that's there. And I've also retweeted it a few times. Maybe I'll retweet it again. For the She Elite Showcase Awards that people wanted, but people aren't doing. So if you want your voice to be heard in your favorite episode title, your favorite question of the week, your female, male, man's, woman's tag team, biggest news moment of the year, let us know. You have 2 weeks. I don't remember when I said I was closing it, but I'm closing it in 2 weeks. So if you want your voice heard, do that. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Next week, seasonal showcase, Christmas sweaters, holiday sweaters, wear 'em proud. whatever you got to do, I'll be wearing mine. And the background will be different because, seasonal showcase. But until then, bye-bye.